chose corn because in North America and South America, probably, and Central America, the indigenous people used corn for a lot of things. And that's the continent we're learning. We're learning about what continent again?
North America.
So the indigenous people, and there were thousands of different tribes, and they had many different cultures, but one thing in common was they grew corn. And they used corn to make bread. They used corn to make stew, like hominy, I think, is that the right name? Hominy. And the husks, they made dolls with the corn husks. They would maybe feed their horses with the rest of the corn, but they used every bit of that corn. So we're making corn bread because we're learning about North America, and that's where really corn grows. And now if you travel up and down the highway here in Ohio, I don't know, right now maybe it's already has been harvested, but a lot of people who have farms grow corn on the farms. Still, it's something that we grow a lot of. And we even export it to all over the world. We make oil of it, we make food for cows, all kinds of things. But Native Americans use it simply, but just making flour, making stew, making, like I said, with the husk, they made little dolls. So I'm going to get started, okay? So one of you will do it on Monday. Then one of you will have it on their notebook. We'll do it Tuesday. So only one friend will do it per day. And everybody will have a turn, okay? So if my turn is on Monday and it's not Kathleen, Kathleen, are you gonna cry?
No, because I know I'm going to get a turn.
Yeah,
I
of
know I'll
course.
get a turn. I trust you.
Kathleen and I are not going to leave anyone out. Everybody will make a loaf or an 8x8 pan of cornbread. And because we have Corona, we don't want to share it in the classroom. You take it home. I'll show you, okay? So what shall I do first when you cook at home? Wash your hands. Yes, I will. Either me or Kathleen. We don't want you. I'll explain everything, okay? All right. Does anyone here watch television and you watch cooking shows sometimes with your mom and dad?
the kid one for the kids.
Oh, yeah.
Me too. Me too. My mom watches
The British baking. Well, I'm not even close to that.
Yeah, I remember.
All right, I want to make sure that everybody can see. I will talk as I do it, okay?
You want to scoot up, Sonia, a little bit?
All right.
Since I'm in your way.
So we're using a package that's not open, so it's no germs, right? Oh. Gloves.
Right. You should not be doing that. You should be watching. Remember what Sue said about you won't get to choose the work if you're not watching. Okay? Remember? Thank you.
Are you guys watching? Because if you're talking, that means you're not listening or watching. And then we're going to have to ask you, sorry, you were not watching, you can't do this work. So here we go. I'm going to open the package. When you do it, you open it. I'm not going to open it for you.
Kids at home, hopefully you'll have a chance to do this as well.
So do you see that the paper bag opens? I didn't even have to cut it. I pour it in the large bowl. Okay? Over here, the teacher will have milk ready for you to add. As far as our paperwork goes, nobody's allergic to cow milk in this room.
But they want
That's the milk. We need to add 1 egg.
what?
Avery, how many? All right. So I will crack the egg. I am not going to crack it for you when it's your turn. So pay attention. Boys and girls, I examined the egg. It looks like a good egg, right? Healthy egg. I will be with you when you make it. There are no shells. That's the most important thing. That's why I like to put it separately. Sometimes when you're learning, when I was learning with my mom, many times I would have a piece of shell that would fall in here and I would have to take it out before I add it to my recipe. Okay? So don't panic. That's why we put it in here. And we're going to add it. This is called a whisk. Remember you guys practiced whipping?
Yeah.
Here we go. Now your practice comes to a use. Okay, and I have prepared the pan. I put some butter in it. Yeah, it has butter. Butter is not you. Please don't say you about food. Now I'm using my spatula to pour all the batter into this pan.
I love butter. Butter.
She'll show you inside.
So when you pour the batter into the 8x8 pan, you have to push the batter around. See? I'm going to show this side. Do you guys see how I have to push the batter so it goes to the corners and cover? Looks like cake. When you get to this point, a teacher will take this to the oven, and when it's time to go home, you will have it ready to take it home with you. I'm going to take it to the kitchen. You will come with your teacher to the kitchen and you will watch me put it in, and we will put the timer, and the timer goes brrrr. That means it's ready. And then we'll get it out of the oven and we'll let it cool, and then I'll wrap it, and when it's time for you to go home, you take it home.
What do we do with the pumpkin?
It was decoration. I was feeling creative this morning. So, as of Monday, today nobody does it, tomorrow nobody does it. And on days that we have pull out, we don't have baking. But Kathleen and I made a schedule, and everybody will have bread baking on his notebook, and that means that's your turn. Okay, any questions? Yes.
I can do it when I have it on my notebook?
Yes. You have to wait till it's your turn. Correct. All right, this is my lesson for the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Suat.